Hey Pisces, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Katie, and today we're going to be doing a weekly reading for you. So this goes from the first of the month to the 6th. Okay, so the first week of July, we're going to be pulling some cards to see what energies are going to be available for you, what you can expect, basically, and how to best navigate these circumstances. So this is good for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that you get comfy, get yourself something to drink, and remember to like the video. Please take a minute, take a second, takes a second. So please, please, if you like to support me in that way to make me really, really happy, please go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know from what area of the US or the world you are watching. Alright, Spirit, Universe, Beings of Love and Light, please bring in the most relevant and important messages for Pisces for the first week of July. What can Pisces expect for the first week of July? There is already a reading for the full month, so you can check that out if you haven't yet. You'll find it in the channel. And you can, get additional information about this week through the monthly breakdown. Alright, so I see here, Pisces, main energy, you have the Ace of Coins. So this is going to be a very prosperous week for you. This is going to be a week of guaranteed success if you do what you need to do. So pay attention to new projects, new endeavors, things that you are creating like recently, things that are in the first stages. Pay attention to new ideas about businesses, ideas about projects that you want to go through with, because they can be very successful this week, okay? As a challenge, you may be dealing with a water sign, a Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio, who may be in some shape or form challenging you, disagreeing with you, or creating some kind of tension, creating some kind of issue, apparently, for you. Now, if that's not necessarily the case and it's not showing up as a person, this may be you struggling a little bit to get into your most mature emotional self, okay? So this could be a week in which maybe you're feeling a little petty, a week in which maybe you're having a hard time putting aside the need for revenge or the need to flex or, things that are not necessarily emotionally mature. you know, you may have a difficulty getting rid of, cutting off, ignoring, things like that, okay? Let's see. So we have in the recent past the six, is this a six? Yeah, the Six of Coins. You have recently received support. Could be financial support, could be a gift, a bonus, some kind of help or assistance in something that at the end of the day helps you financially. It helps you somehow. And there could have been someone who stepped up and showed up recently to give you that kind of help. You could feel at the middle of the week, you could be feeling a little bit pressured, okay? You could be feeling like hurried, stressed, pressured. You want to make something happen. You want to make it happen quickly. It's never going to be quick enough. It's like your to-do list is never going to be big enough. Like, you're going to be feeling very ambitious. Maybe there is something that you want to give this person who helped you out or who gave you something. So maybe you want to pay something back. Maybe you want to give them a thank you gift or help them with something or help yourself with something. And it seems like you're laser focused during the week. It seems like you are like a little bit obsessive about it even, I would say. So make sure that you're not neglecting your health. Make sure that you're not neglecting other routines, your habits, and things like that because you're so completely focused on maybe paying this person back or making some kind of money, making this new project a success. I don't know. Try to balance things out a little bit because when you're so obsessed, Obsession, I always say that is it's a good thing. It's you can use it to your benefit. It can be a very wonderful tool for you to get things done, for you to basically get so excited that you get into a wonderful rhythm of productivity. But if the obsession is starting to consume you and other areas of your life are starting to look a little weird and stuff is falling through the cracks, then it's time to recalibrate and see um, if that's really working. You know, and what can you adjust to not necessarily go slower with your goal, but just don't have so much like collateral damage, I guess you could say. Then we have here the Four of Wands for the weekend, for the end of the week. The Four of Wands is celebration, stability, abundance, prosperity, marriage. This is a card of a happy, healthy home. This is a card of successful celebrations. Some of you may be celebrating, maybe you have a wedding to go to this weekend. Maybe you're getting invited to a wedding. Maybe you're going to be thinking about your own wedding or something around engagement, weddings, commitments, and celebrations of that sort. Okay? It's a wonderful energy for the weekend. Seems like a very intense week. It seems like you're making it maybe more intense than it has to be, Pisces, to be honest. So be careful with that. And then at the beginning of the month, at the beginning of the week, sorry, it seems like you're very well connected to your why. You're very well connected to um, why it is so important to achieve this, whatever that is. Your energy this week is the Ten of Swords. Interesting. You may be feeling tired, Pisces, okay? You may be feeling. I'm getting a lot of like Phoenix rising energies. You may be feeling like the Phoenix rising from the ashes. You start the week feeling like you're in the ashes, and then you kind of like take flight during the week. That could be a possibility here. You may also be feeling like you're at the end of a difficult cycle and things are getting better. And because they're getting better, it's like you're wanting to tackle things full speed ahead. In your environment, we have the Nine of Wands. So there could be people around you who are very close to completing a goal in their life or to help you complete a goal in your life. People may be tired, okay? People may be honestly exhausted, kind of sick of whatever it is that they're dealing with. They may be like, oh my God, I've been dealing with this project for 6 months and it's been so draining and it's been so exhausting. I can't wait for it to be over, right? That general energy might be present around you. Students that are in their final exams, people at work who are giving their like final turn-ins or whatever, their deadlines or milestones. You may notice that pattern around you, so try for that not to affect you if possible. And also maybe appreciate and admire the ability that people around you have to show up even if they don't want to. And maybe get inspiration from that and apply it to yourself and be like, if they are so exhausted and they're so annoyed and they hate this shit so much, but they're showing up and doing the thing, maybe I should probably show up and do the thing. you know, Gather inspiration from that if possible. For your hopes and fears, you have the Four of Swords. So it seems like you want to be rested, but you don't want to rest. It's like you don't want to waste time resting. You don't want to take it easy, but you do want to be well rested. So maybe paying attention to the quality of your sleep is going to be key, I think, because you have to sleep anyway, right? So maybe make that time the most effective that it could possibly be by sleeping in a, low temperature, dark space, right? Supposedly that helps. Make sure that you're getting the pets out of the room. Make sure that you're closing the curtain so you don't get, random flashes of whatever waking you up. Like do all the things that you need to do, maybe even like rain sounds or shit like that to just like lure yourself to sleep. Melatonin, I don't know, I'm not an expert in anything related to sleep, but basically, the advice here is to maximize and like make sure that the time that you are resting, you really are resting and you really are recharging, because it seems like you're not going to want to rest or take naps or take breaks as much this week. It seems like you're very, set on something. Your eyes, you have them fixated on a goal and you want to make that goal happen, and you can make it happen. A good way to be balanced and not lose that balance is to make sure that you're resting well, that you're hydrating, and that you're eating well, and all of those things. So then we have the Four of Cups, and we have the Ten of Cups. Okay, so the universe is going to be offering you something this week. The universe is going to be presenting you with an idea, an opportunity. Someone may come in and be like, hey, are you doing this thing? Are you offering this service? Are you offering this product? Because I want that, whatever. It may not be necessarily what you are hoping, but you may realize that Spirit is giving you an opportunity for great emotional fulfillment, okay? So let's say that you normally sell this kind of product, but for some reason, a lot of people in this upcoming week ask you about another kind of thing that you don't do, that you don't offer. Maybe you did back at some point, but you don't do it now. And there's the universe through people telling you, like, hey, maybe go back to this. Maybe this can be helpful to you. Maybe this can be popular. See, there's demand and you're not even offering that thing. And, initially you may be kind of like, I don't know, not particularly interested. The Four of Cups is, not feeling particularly tempted by something, but Spirit is giving that to you. It's a divine inkling. It's a divine guidance, advice, opportunity, a chance. It seems like if you do go through with it, it's going to bring a lot of emotional contentment, a lot of emotional happiness. The Ten of Cups is the highest card of emotional fulfillment. So if you want to be happy this week, pay attention to what the universe is bringing or suggesting. What the universe is being like, through people asking, through messages, emails, things like that. Maybe you see a particular thing over and over and over and over. Um, and maybe it's not the algorithm, maybe it's the algorithm with an additional meaning of the divine wanting you to basically explore that possibility. So think about that. It could be something unexpected. It could be something that you don't necessarily had in your plans, but it could be a really, really positive, new, exciting beginning that can bring you a lot of prosperity and abundance, and that can bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment. So consider it, Pisces. Pay attention to the signs. For love and romance this week, love, romance, and relationships in general, friendships, coworkers, family, the advice that you have is pay attention to the red flags, okay? Pay attention to the red flags. They are not going to be discreet, okay? They're not going to be hidden in any way. It could be about this water sign here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. It could be in any particular relationship, but have your eyes open, okay? With your partner, with your family, with your friends, with your coworkers, with any new person. Have your eyes open. If there are concerns that you should be paying attention to, they're going to be there, right there in plain sight for you to see. The problem may come if you gaslight yourself, basically. If you are like, oh, I see all these red flags, but maybe I'm just gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Don't do that this week. Don't waste your time. The red flags are gonna be red flagging very clearly, so, acknowledge that. For money and finances, the advice here for you, Pisces, is savings. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus on your divine life purpose. Make a savings plan. Set the month up for a successful saving by saving this initial week. I don't know. For health and wellness, Pisces, for the first week of your life, for health and wellness, you have the Grasshopper Spirit. Card number 30, take a leap of faith. Okay, so maybe in health, there is something that you know is going to be good for you. Okay? Maybe going to a specific professional, maybe starting the gym, maybe a new diet, maybe whatever. You know that that is going to help you. You can feel it in your heart, but it's still a leap of faith. Take the leap of faith, okay, Pisces? Within reason, do things that are safe. Don't blame me if anything goes wrong in your life, please. I'm just a random person in the internet you probably have never met, most likely. If you would like to connect further, though, let me know if you would like a personalized reading. I would love to connect with you that way. The personalized readings, basically, all you need to do is make the booking on the website and send your name, your birthday, and your question. You have to have like a specific question. And if you don't have one, you can just write down like, I want a general reading. That's fine too. Um, and then within 7 business days, approximately, you will be getting your reading, hopefully sooner if I can. And it's gonna be arriving in the form of a video like this, probably one in which you can see the cards. And the whole reading is gonna be talking about you, 15 to 20 minutes about you and your specific focus. So it's not gonna be like a bunch of options for all the Pisces. It's gonna be only about you, and it's a very exciting thing. It's very useful if you're feeling like you don't know what to do about a certain something. Like maybe you would like um, kind of like a space to bounce off ideas. Maybe see if what you're perceiving and seeing if what you're intuitively understanding is happening is what's showing up in the cards. If you're understanding reality correctly, not that the cards are going to provide you a one, unnegotiable answer. At the end of the day, you make your own choices. But it's just another perspective to consider. And oftentimes you're going to realize, like, yes, see, I knew it. I knew that's what was happening. It's like a powerful confirmation that helps you understand what you already know. So if you would like one of those, it's $55. You can book it in the description box below. You'll find the link, you go to the website, you do the booking. If by any chance you have any issues with the website, please let me know at hello@awakenedwildchild.com. Hello@awakenedwildchild.com. I don't have an assistant right now, so I'll answer at some point of life. I hope it doesn't take me too long, but I'm not the best at answering emails. I do have to admit that. So, Pisces, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for listening to the messages. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, my loves.